Medipharm Labs.
I should really be an astronaut, flying with the stars, smoking on the moon, so pass the blunt. Snakes hiding in the grass, pulling out the lawnmower. Expose your whole motive, notice that it's all over. Andrew got the keys, Otcqb got the keys. Rich is in this bitch, yeah, we smoking on some trees, yeah, we lounging. You know that we gon'
Mlcpf in America. Labs, Labs in Canada. I like to mark the bottom and I like to mark the top. And I don't like to chase stocks. I like to buy in the red. But will this stock go down? Started doing some research. I started looking into them deeper. Yo, what's up, CP Dallas? What's up, Robin Hood Warrior? Thank you guys for joining today. Dave Wins, what's up, bro? FST, how you doing, man? CR, Scott, Canadian Deplorable. Yo, you're up 40%? That's for you, brother. Let's go. That's for you. I want to know what you guys think. I want this stock. When do we buy it, guys? This is the beauty of this community. I need help myself. Like, what do we do? Do we buy it? 5,000 shares of this bad boy and just hold it? Because we know it's going to go higher. Like, it's going to go straight up. It's already gone straight up. Look at the chart. Insane. December 18th, it was at 91 cents. We're now at $2 in America. So what do you think is going to happen? You think it keeps going? You think there's a pullback? I want to know what you guys think because I want to get in. So I started reading about this company. I started learning a little bit more. Started doing some due diligence. Medipharm Labs is rolling in Canada. Looking Beyond Plus exclusive interview on CFN Media. So this article was from CFN Media, January 29th. This is a few weeks ago, but I wanted to read it because I think this bad boy's a winner, guys. I do. I think it's a winner, and I called it number 6 pick, February 2019. I called this pick, and I'm very happy about calling this. Thanks to one of my members that I'm a part actually of his group chat. It's a WhatsApp group chat, and his name is Sabino in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Thank you, Sabino, for this pick. It has brought a lot of glory to members, and I haven't bought it yet, but I'm really thinking about picking up a good amount of shares, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's talk about it. So CFN Media is a leading agency and financial media network dedicated to the North American cannabis industry. So they put out a publication of an article covering Medipharm Labs, LABS on the TSX Venture Exchange in Canada, Mlcpf on the OTCQB Exchange in America. An example of a company that is executing on its unique oils and extracts focused business model, converting flower to crude cannabis oil and further transforming into the highest quality patient-ready products in the final mile of the supply chain. Wow. It's a young venture, but it is already tracking ahead of some of the more well-known cannabis companies across the Canadian cannabis industry. Promise and plans are turning to execution and reality. Producers that have been largely valued on potential are bringing production capacity online and reporting revenue numbers. As the market matures, investors and analysts will be taking a hard look at which companies are delivering on expectations and which are not. This is when it comes down to revenue. Revenue. Remember what I told you guys? Revenue. The street right now wants revenue. Well, guess what? Labs? Yo, Labs got revenue, man. So I only got one song for Labs. And I don't know, man. If you guys agree with me, but I'm going to show you why. This ain't just some normal stock. I'm calling a full alert. I have no choice. It's on full alert. It's on full watch 24/7. It's on my mind. I go to bed thinking about Medipharm Labs. I wake up thinking about Medipharm Labs. It's 100% buy on bar chart with the strongest short-term outlook on maintaining the current direction. Longer term, the trend strength is maximum. And long-term indicators fully support a continuation of the trend. Nowhere is it saying there's going to be a trend reversal. I don't know, man. Labs, man, I'm going to tell you why, but Labs, they're making money, guys. This ain't no joke, eh? This ain't a company talking about it. They're being about it. Look at those numbers, man. Let's go! I don't know, man. I see power. Can't tell you guys what to buy, right? Nor would I ever tell you to buy anything. I want to know for myself. Are you guys thinking about buying this bad boy? It's only at $2.72. It's not at like $76 like Tilray. It's not at like $20, $30 like Chronos Group. It's not at like, I don't know, $10 like Afria. It's not like, you know, $9 like Aurora. I mean, it's at $2.72, people. I've been talking to you about it. Look, I mark it. It's up since I talked to you guys about it. Like big. So I gotta give it a full alert. I'm sorry. Sorry to bother you on your Sunday. But I had to bring it because it's like haunting me in my sleep. Man, when I call a stock and it goes up, it's like, oh my goodness. Especially when I didn't buy it. It hurts. Hurts. So now what am I going to do? Am I going to chase it? Am I going to chase it? What do we do, guys? Do we chase it? Oh, FOMO is real. There's only one song in a situation like this. FOMO is real, and I don't know what to do, guys. I need your help. I need your help. I need your guidance. I need the help of the dream team, the community, the people. Hey, guys, if you haven't joined already, you guys, in the description of this video, you can join the secret stock group on Telegram. It's blowing up. I stare at these charts until it gives me like an answer, you know? And then I listen to Ill Kid. And then I asked myself, what do you do, Rich? What do you do? What do you guys think? Do you chase this? I don't like to chase anything. All the indicators are saying this bad boy is going to keep going higher. All the indicators are pointing up. This bad boy's been running. Yeah, I want to wait for a pullback, but what if there is no pullback? What if it just keeps going up? I mean, look at the chart. There's been no pullback. This has had no chill. December 17th, it was at $1.22 in Canada. Now at $2.72. Wow. It's on a mission. Sometimes you have to chase a stock if you want to get in before it leaves the building. Look at Aurora Cannabis. Look at Canopy Growth. Look at Afria. Look at Chronos Group. All of them started low. Every one of them. Look at them now, guys. Let's wake up. Let's get focused. There's opportunity all around us, man. You know what other stock I'm telling you is going to go up? I'm telling you. And I told you when it was at 400. But FOMO's real, man. It's the most powerful company in the world right now, man. Right here. The #1 purchase stock by institutions is Amazon. I've been talking to you guys about Amazon for 2 years. When I started talking to you guys about Amazon, it was at 400. Amazon is, look at the chart on Amazon, guys. I'm telling you guys right now. See right here how Amazon, this is a little gift for you guys, okay? This is a gift. I'm going to give you guys a gift. The #1 purchase stock by all institutions is Amazon. Amazon is going to go to 2,000. Mark my words. You heard it here first. Amazon will go to 2,000. I read charts for a living. This is what I do now. I just study these charts. And I'm telling you guys right now, the most powerful company in the world will only get more bigger. And you could see this chart here. This is a healthy pullback like all the stocks. And now you see them coming back up. I'm telling you right now, Amazon will go back to 2,000. So you can make, a quick 10%, 15% there with it going up to 2,000. I would say in the next 3 months. It's just, look at this chart. This chart is just a thing of beauty. And then you see that natural pullback, and then you see it come back up, and then a pullback. It's going to go higher. So, I mean, I've been watching the markets for 2 years almost every day. And guys, I just want to master the markets now. I want to beat the markets. That's my goal. And I believe with your guys' help, we can beat the markets. And I want to continue to find you guys winners. I do. I really, really do. Another company that I was researching yesterday that I think is going to do really well is Morgan Stanley. I'm going to give you guys a bank stock because right now I've been listening to a lot of analysts and everybody loves banking stocks in America. So I believe Morgan Stanley will go to $50. I've seen it here on the chart, similar to Amazon's chart. See how it went up? I believe in the American economy, and I believe in the American stock market. Historically, it always has produced. And you can see it's a very similar pullback, and then a bounce here, and then the pullback looks exactly the same as what's happening with Amazon. So I believe Morgan Stanley will go back to $50 plus. There's another, 20% right there. So I want to just continue to focus on Medipharm Labs, but I had to give you guys a couple of freebies. And I wanted to talk about some bigger stocks because, like, once in a while people are like, yo, Rich, bro, all you talk about is pump and dumps, bro. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't get, one of those messages today. So I brought you guys Amazon for the record and Morgan Stanley for the record. You guys can write them down, put them in your book, put them on your watch list, put them on your radar. Don't just go and buy it, guys, because I gave you guys a pick. Do the due diligence, do the research. If you're going to buy a stock, buy it because you love it, buy it because you want to own it, buy it because you believe in it, not because you heard it here on Rich TV Live. I talk about a lot of stocks, okay? So you can't just go out and buy every single stock that I talk about, okay? Don't do that. Buy a stock because you want to buy a stock so that one day you can say to people, yeah, you know what? I bought this stock because I did the research and I believe in it. And you know what? Everybody sees different things in companies. But there's something that I see in this company. And it's pretty spectacular. Check this out. Medipharm Labs Corp has the distinction of being the first company in Canada to become a licensed producer for cannabis oil production under the Access to Cannabis for Medical Purposes regulation, without first receiving a cannabis cultivation license. The focus on cannabis concentrates from current good let's see what it says here. I like the shares outstanding. The shares outstanding is only 96 million, so it's not bad at all. From current good manufacturing practices and ISO standard clean rooms and critical environments laboratory allows Medipharm Labs to produce purified pharmaceutical grade cannabis oil and concentrates for derivative products. This is why they're making so much money. This is what is going to make them so much money. I keep explaining to you guys, the money is in oils and CBDs. I'm going to continue to say it because think about it. There isn't the big war on driving the price down because it's more like a pharmaceutical grade product. And there isn't going to be this war on the streets on CBDs. It's all about cannabis. It's not about CBDs because very few people are doing the CBDs. But there's a lot of people involved in cannabis. So oils and CBDs, I believe, are going to be the future. You can also store more oil and CBDs in a smaller area. So you don't need these 1 million square feet facilities. The company has invested in research-driven team, technology, downstream extraction methodologies, and purpose-built facilities to deliver safe and precisely dosed cannabis products to patients and consumers. This is more like medicinal. Like this is straight up more medicinal. Like medicine, guys. Think about it, medicine. And these guys are, I'm going to show you guys, it's crazy. Like these guys are no joke, eh? Check out this. So the CEO, Pat McCutcheon, was recently at a cannabis capital conference in Miami. This company was named Medipharm Labs, was named Canadian Cannabis Startup of the Year. Medipharm received its sales license from Health Canada in November 2018, so they just got their license. And recently announced revenue of $10 million from December alone. That's right, $10 million. $10 million in December alone. That's more than Kronos Group. That's in line with Tilray. And they're trading at $2? I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. But I think we found something here. I know it's at a 52-week high, brother, but some things are just going to go higher, especially when they're at $2 and they're making $10 million in a quarter. Sorry, in a month. So what do you think their quarter is going to be? If they made 10 million in a month, that means in a quarter they're making 30 million a quarter. That puts them up there in like the top 5 in revenue in the whole industry, priced at the lowest. Nobody knows about these guys, except for you, the guys that are watching, the 47 people that are watching. You're the ones that know about this right now. This is my gift to you guys on a Sunday. But what I want you guys to do is I need you guys to smash the like button. Because if you don't smash the like button, then I don't know if I could keep going. You know? Like I need those likes. Those likes give me fuel, guys. That is a pretty good start, especially when you compare the figure to more established producers' most recently reported revenue numbers. See the graphic below. Is there a graphic below? Oh, they don't have a graphic below. The graphic would have been very impressive right there. I don't know why they say see the graphic below, but there's no graphic below. It's probably a link that for some reason I can't get access to. While many of the largest licensed producers have been primarily focused on increasing space for growing cannabis. Isn't that funny? Didn't I just say that? Medipharm has set its sights from inception on the specialized, lucrative, and expanding oils and extract segment of the supply chain. Didn't I just say that? In fact, it is the first company to receive a license to produce oils from Health Canada without first receiving a cultivation license. I just think some big things are going to happen for this company. By entering into supply agreements with 13 growers and finalizing additional agreements with several other licensed producers, Medipharm has ensured a steady supply of dried flower to feed its extraction operation and to ensure cannabis oil inventory for its processing partners. Of note are multi-year agreements with Canopy Growth Corporation, James E. Wagner Cultivation Corporation, Indiva Limited, which I got their hat, New Strike Brands Limited, which I believe is coming from a bottom, Emerald Health Therapeutics Inc., love them, the Supreme Cannabis Company, love them, and TerraSend Corp, like them a lot. So what's happening is these companies are working together now to help each other generate sales, generate oils, generate CBDs. They're all working together, guys. And they're working with Medipharm Labs. I mean, this is getting me giddy. Can you imagine the amount of revenue they're going to be able to generate working with Canopy Growth? That's a great question, Spartacus. Spartacus asked, hey, Rich, what do you look at when you're researching a company? What makes you believe in the company? I look at a lot of things. I look at their bar chart opinion to see if they have momentum. I look at their 1-year trading history and performance. Let's see if I could show you guys that. And you could see here it's a strong buy on bar chart. And it's saying that long-term the trend strength is maximum. So they're not saying here there's going to be a trend reversal. They fully believe this will continue to go up. That's a lot of power, okay? These indicators are extremely intelligent, sophisticated indicators. These are real momentum indicators, okay, that I use. And it's up 50% in the last month, 198% in the last 3 months, 288% in the last year. So it was actually as high as 355 on October 4th. I don't see any reason why we don't go back to those levels and beyond that, based on the fact that they're working with all of these licensed producers and they're going to continue to work with them, and they're already generating 10 million a month. You guys got to learn to read between the lines. Look for companies that make the most money at the lowest price. Isn't that what we do here? Look for companies that make the most money at the lowest price. I look at the company's management team. I can't give you guys all my trade secrets. I'm not going to, but I look at the share structure. I look at the management team. I look at the price. I look at the volume in the stock, how much volume is trading, how much liquidity is trading in the security. There's a lot of indicators. I think I look at the future potential of the company, which, let's talk about it. The company recently expanded oil production capacity as well, announcing Health Canada approval of 2 new extraction lines. Medipharm's total of 5 extraction lines can now process up to 150,000 kgs of dried cannabis annually, which results in a total of 23,400 liters of cannabis resin annually. For perspective, that's enough annual production capacity to fill more than 29 million vape pens cartridges. Wow. Or enough to supply about 1/12 of Canada's total annual oil sales at current levels reported by Health Canada, which I think are very underreported. By the end of Q2 2019, Medipharm expects to complete its Phase 2 expansion, upping extraction capacity further to an expected 250,000 kg of dried cannabis annually. Wow. These numbers are staggering. These guys will be making hundreds of millions of dollars. Eventually billions. Wow. In addition to its expanded capacity of primary extraction, Medipharm Labs is also building its breadth of offerings to include commercial scale tincture bottles, gel caps, and capsules in a GMP environment. Most noteworthy is its leading secondary processing of cannabinoid isolates for advanced derivative products through the use of chromatography. Medipharm Labs is able to target and separate main cannabinoids, THC and CBD, as well as minor or novel cannabinoids such as Tsxv, CBG, or CBN for advanced formulations. Wow. And you know, because your boy's getting into the CBD space, this really intrigues me. And now look at this. This is the best part about this. Check this out. International aspirations. Medipharm Labs does not appear to be satisfied with operating solely in the Canadian market. And I didn't think so, because if you're going to build these huge facilities and you're going to manage 1/12 of the market, who's to say that 1/12 of the market wants to buy from you? So you need to be international. You need to ship your vape pens internationally, Medipharm Labs. And I love the fact that you're thinking international, Medipharm Labs. Check this out. Its subsidiary, Medipharm Labs Australia, has applied to extract and import medical cannabis products in that country. So I find this genius. So check this out. So you're in Canada. So now you go and you open up another country that just happens to be on the other side of the world. which happens to be pretty close to Asia. On that side of the world. And look at what it says here. This is pretty genius. Medipharm Labs Australia will be an import-export hub. Check this out. For cannabis oil, providing the company additional access to oil supply and the ability to service Asia Pacific markets. I said, pardon? Yeah, you heard it right. They want to provide major service to Asia Pacific markets. This is billions. This is a future billion-dollar company. Look at what they're doing. This is genius. This is absolute genius. The Australian operation is modeled closely on the company's Canadian facility, which is designed and built to operate in compliance with European current good manufacturing practices. These European CGMP guidelines are the strictest in the world, ensuring that Medipharm's products will meet the requirements of virtually any jurisdictional regulatory environment, providing major growth prospects. Wow. All I got to say is wow. I'm bringing this to you guys first, okay? I need you guys to really understand who this company is. This is the company that could make your year. It already has. It's up 200, what? How much in the last year? 288%, guys. Since February 16th of 2018. It's currently priced at $2.72 in Canada and $2.05 in America. So I thought I'd bring it to you guys and bring it to your attention and put it on a full alert, because I just feel like all the indicators are pointing up on this bad boy. But we don't like to chase, and we don't, FOMO is real, and we don't, we can't break all of our rules. So I just want to read it and break it down to you guys, and then, hopefully you guys like this video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere so that we can get a consensus. Because I've been talking about it and it just keeps going up. I'm waiting for a pullback and it doesn't happen. It's very frustrating. The company recently became a member of the Global Cannabis Partnership, an organization committed to establishing the highest standards for the cannabis industry across the globe. It's a fertile ground for ideas and partnerships and demonstrates Medipharm's commitment to quality and accountability while positioning the company as a global leader. Additionally, Medipharm is involved in several international research and development collaborations, projects involving proprietary, patentable technology. Wow. Once they drop those patents, it's game over. Add it up. Medipharm Labs' approach looks to be both measured and forward-looking. During a time when the industry was focused on flower cultivation, remember I told you guys, right now everybody's focused on cannabis, on weed, on pot, marijuana. Everybody's focused on marijuana, okay? So while they're focused on marijuana, while everybody's focused on flower cultivation, Medipharm was making preparations for its unique business model, staking a leadership role in the next phase of the industry: oils, extracts, and derivative products. The company is now focused on generating revenue in Canada quickly, and its first month of sales is an indication that the plan is working. At the same time, Medipharm is seeing the larger picture and working towards a global presence, building off its experience as a Canadian pioneer in the young, legal cannabis industry. The pace of developments for the company is fast and furious, but it all appears to be part of a well-considered plan. This is definitely a company to watch, And it will be interesting to see what's next for the company extractions, for this extraction front runner. Wow. Medipharm Labs. So what do you guys think? I had to bring it to your attention. Thank you guys for allowing me back into your home on a Sunday. Guys, if you're not winning, you're probably not watching. It's time to get really serious here at Rich TV Live. I really want to focus on winning in the markets. I really want to focus on beating the markets. That's my focus. Come Tuesday, after this long weekend, it's grind time. It's war time. We're at war. If we can learn to make $400 a day, I'm going to show you guys some numbers. If you have $10,000 and you make 4% a day, that's $400 a day. $400 a day, 5 days a week is $2,000 a week, 50 weeks a year because you take 2 weeks off a year for vacation to rest your brain to find the winners. That's $100,000 a year if you can learn to make $400 a day. Cash is king. Stay in cash. Learn to momentum trade. Learn to invest in great companies. Learn to do the research. Learn to do the due diligence. If you don't know how to research, come here to Rich TV Live. Join the community. Join our Telegram. It's free. And join a community where we can find the bottoms and look for winners and ride momentum and find the bottoms and buy low, sell high, ride momentum. And if you ride momentum with great companies that are trending up, you have to make sure you're prepared to either think long-term, or if it goes down, maybe wait to see if there's going to be a pullback. Or if you do get into a stock, but it's a great company and it goes down, you got to think about maybe buying more to lower your cost. Which means don't put all your money into one trade. Because if that trade goes down, you're going to have to either wait, or you're going to have to buy some more, or you're going to have to take an L. And if you're going to take an L, you should consider putting a stop loss, a 10% stop loss. So if you buy a stock and you put in 10 grand and it goes down 10%, you have to be willing to take the 10% loss and lose $1,000 if you're going to do a momentum trade. Because it's better to lose 1,000 than lose the whole 10,000. So trying to really develop my skills as a trader, I really want to master this game. Hopefully you guys are learning every day and you're mastering your skills and you're sharpening your sword. We're going to battle. We're going to war every single day. You got to sharpen your sword. Buy low, sell high. Stock your stock. Date your stock. Hunt your stock. If you want to buy Aurora Cannabis, think about what price you want to buy it at. If it's at 9.30, put in a bid at 9. If it hits 9, boom, and then it bounces back up to 10, you're already up. This is what I'm talking about. You know, really mastering the markets, okay? Beating the markets, getting better at this game. You can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. Every day is a chance to reinvent yourself. Put last week behind you. Put yesterday behind you. Put last year behind you. It's a new year. 2019 has started with a bang. Have you taken advantage of it? Are you taking advantage of it? I want to help you guys stay in the right lane. Finding great companies. This is a great company. That's one of those drop the mic moments. But I can't leave just like that. Because when your boy's out like a light, we need to go out on top. Typically with a little bit of ill kid. So, hope you guys have a great long weekend. Hope you're enjoying your friends and family and your time alone or your time with your loved ones, your kids, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your friends, your family. You know, maybe just hanging out, just chilling on your own. Whatever it is, hope you're having a great time, okay? And I wish you all the best. Everybody. Even the haters and trolls, man, because I know you're watching. I wish you guys all the best, okay? So, I'm going to leave this with the cannabis stocks resurrection, because this was predicted.
Brought to you by Rich TV Live.
Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and fly on the long weekend. Smoke responsibly. Roll them up if you got them, guys. Roll them up if you got them. If there's a pick I got to talk about, like I just did, break it down, let me know, guys. But remember, this was predicted. This was all predicted.
That's really what's going on. That's the truth. This is your boy Rich, and I'm humble.
It was all predicted.
Your money in, let the profits maximize. We the people stay true, we don't stand for lies. Canada, we the leader for the legalized. Herb be the cure for all the sick and all the broken. We wanted this for years and they thought we were joking. Nah, we were always patient. Cannabis for you and me and all the nations. So all my brothers and all my sisters, go on and light it up. Go on and take it to the head when the times are tough. I know we buying in the red, that's the sign of luck. Don't panic, we gotta manage, the time is us. And I don't care for the lefts and all the market makers. But I swear they nuts, I call them salty haters. Big pharma trying to get in for a